I'm Danica Patrick, and I'm pretty intense.
The thing in my life that shifted the most, that kind of affected me more than anything, was actually, it was only 6 weeks or so, but that time in the Darfur doing the relief work, because it was what led me to the military, and I was completely lost before.
So how old were you when you went to Darfur?
I was 23.
Okay.
So I got out of, I graduated high school, thought I wanted to be a firefighter, went to firefighter school down in San Diego. It wasn't that I didn't want to be a firefighter, I just wasn't really ready to grow up, I think. And it was a very, you gotta take that seriously.
Boys just take a lot longer than girls, it's okay.
That's true, that's very true. I'm still working on it. And then I started working on a fishing boat down there just to make money, and I loved it, and it was pretty good money for an 18-year-old kid. So I did that for like a year, and then I moved up here, and odd jobs. And then 9/11 happened, and I started thinking about the military, but still didn't join right away because I just wasn't sure what I would do, and I just didn't know if I could handle it. I didn't believe in myself at that time. I was a very different person.
Oh, really?
Yeah, just hard on myself, and just, I don't know, insecure, whatever.
Okay.
It was just like, that was my hardest phase. Some kids, it's younger. Like you said, boys mature slow. For me, like, my early 20s were not a good, it was a dark time. And I read about what was going on in the Darfur, the genocide, in a Time magazine article, and I wasn't leaving anything important back here, so I decided to just go over there and figure it out. And I got there, talked my way onto a UN flight, and got out to the refugee camps and volunteered for like 6 weeks.
You snuck out there, is that right? Like, tell the story about that, because people are trying to probably get out, and you're trying to get in.
Yeah. Well, I wanted to go with like Doctors Without Borders or one of those organizations,
right.
And I called them all, but because I didn't have a college degree, and it was like 6 months of red tape and, I don't know, some kind of training stuff, they wouldn't let me go. But I was like,
you were more ready.
I was ready, and I was like, I'm reading about how you're understaffed at the camps, like you need people, and I'm like, I'll do anything. I mean,
it's like people having to pay for dogs at the shelter, or adopting a child. It's like these animals and children need homes. Why are you making it hard?
Right. Yeah, that's what it felt. That's what it felt like, for sure. But just showing up there helps, though. I mean, there was a few people that were like, people thought I was in the CIA. I got like interrogated, all this crazy stuff, and I didn't have anything. But after I kind of shared with them why I was there, and like, look, I need a purpose, you know, and I feel like this is it right now. And they let me help, and it completely changed me, just spending the time with those people. But also, like, I developed this patriotism that I didn't really have while I was there about my country, just because I was so grateful for what we had, finally. And also I was like thinking about, in history, the United States is often stood up for other countries, for people that can't fight for themselves, like these people. And
I came back from England after living there for 3 years and racing, definitely not like, saving lives or anything. And I got an American flag, checkered flag tattoo, because I was like, I wasn't like, I don't like other countries, but I was like, America's pretty great.
It is pretty great. It's maybe the best, probably the best.